All right. Whew. All right. So if you're wondering, I'm wearing the same clothes. Yeah, I'm trying to knock some videos out. I'm having a good day. We're on day 15. I'm having a good day. So I'm gonna knock some. I got a whole list of stuff that I'm trying to get done. So today we're gonna talk about my top 5, possibly 6 whiskeys of the year. Now, I know it's hard. It's like I don't want to be that guy that does, hey, I'm doing whiskey of the year type thing. Because for me, drink the damn whiskey. I don't care if it's the best whiskey in the world. Best whiskey is the whiskey you like to drink, the way you like to drink it. I don't care. You like your whiskey, I like mine. Let's go. But I thought I wanted to do this top 5 because people always ask me, what do you drink? What do you want to drink? Well, I like to review whiskeys. I like to deep dive into whiskeys. So I drink a whole gamut of whiskey. You know what I mean? So it's kind of difficult for me to pinpoint. So I did. I pinpointed some whiskeys that I enjoy too. I enjoy, and I have gone back to multiple times and have bought multiple bottles of to keep in the house, share with friends, make a cocktail with, whatever. It's just these are just really good whiskeys. All right, so I'm gonna start with number 1. I know what you're gonna say. Russell's 10. So not so much this particular bottle, right? Russell's 10. Anything from Wild Turkey. Anything from Wild Turkey. The 101, excellent. Rare breed, I love it. I got that guy right there, that barrel select or single barrel pick or whatever. Oh man, that was amazing. Russell's is putting out some awesome stuff. Wild Turkey is putting out awesome stuff. And Russell's 10, it's a 10-year-old bourbon. I think this was $38, $40 maybe for this bottle. You can't beat it. You literally can't beat it. It's really like vanilla toffee, but then it has a little bit of that spice from the rye that comes in. Oh man, it's so good. It is so good. I'm not a huge bourbon connoisseur. Sorry, I gotta stay hydrated, brother. I'm not a huge bourbon connoisseur. Like I have quite a few bourbons because like I do them in tastings because people want to drink bourbon. I'm sorry, they do. I'm more of a single malt guy myself, but it's fine. So let's keeping in bourbon, and this one's for you, Chris Conrad, right there. Oh, ew, gross. Old Granddad 114. This one to me, don't go buy it. Don't do it. It's horrible. I don't even want to talk about it now. No, Old Granddad. I've done review of them before. It's an awesome bourbon. It's very similar in its profile to Wild Turkey. I think that's why I like it. It has a really nice rye note in it that dings you. It's a really high rye mash bill, so it dings you. But what the Old Granddad bottled and bond, it's only 100 proof. Those extra 14 proof points, oh man, it knocks it out of the park. It really does. It knocks it out of the park. I'm gonna pick it up again. I don't know why I set it down, but to me, this bottle, if I had to pick a bottle of whiskey that I would want, if I had, like, they say desert island whiskey, and I could pick a bourbon and a scotch or a single malt or whatever, this might be the bourbon I would pick. I'm not lying. So yeah, that's kind of a big deal. And it's $30. I don't know, whatever. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I like expensive stuff. Don't get me wrong. I like expensive stuff, but yeah, I don't know. It really is crazy because you think, oh well, he's going to pick, something from the antique collection or a Weller or something like that. And yeah, those are fine. Those are great. They're good bourbons or whatever. But like, yeah, I don't really care. You know what I mean? Like, good whiskey's good whiskey. That's it. So I'm gonna pause right there. I want to talk to you today about our sponsor, Bad Motivator Barrels, right above my head. That's the Garyana Oak one. We've already talked about Bad Mo many times. I have an affiliate link that'll be in the description below. They make small barrels for craft distilleries. If you're a home guy that does it at the house, I don't care. I'm not the Fed. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. It's your life. What I like to do is go to distilleries. Like, I go to my local distillery, I pick up a bunch of their new make and throw it in there. And they have different new makes, rums, whatever. It doesn't matter. Throw it in there and age it. It's so much fun. It really is. And they're doing a really cool sale till, I don't know how long they're doing it for, but they did a real nice Black Friday sale. They got a whole bunch of stuff coming out. They have their new Infinity barrel. Come on, it's awesome. It really is. You need to go check them out. badmotivatorbarrels.com. Use my affiliate link down below. Gives me a little, it doesn't cost you anything more. It gives me a little ding. Help your brother out, you know what I mean? But anyway, this one's for you, Chris. Okay. So let's move on to something else, right? Okay, so another one that is my pick of the year is ARB Heavy Vapors. ARB Heavy Vapors. This one to me. Oh man. How do you explain ARB to somebody that's never had ARB before? It's like having a wet sock in your mouth filled with spam, smoked spam. And then being punched in the face by a walrus, right? That's what it is. Sorry. No, the Heavy Vapors is, to me, one of the best expressions from Ardbeg that's out there. And that's one of my whiskeys of the year. Because the smoke profile on it is so different than, it's not that much different. But like if you've had the regular Ardbeg 10, right? Most people who've had Ardbeg have had the 10. It's great. It has a great profile. The smoke note on it is really nice. It's right where you want it. This one goes, it moves it. It moves that smoke note over. How they did it, I don't know if, the grain, the way that they smoked the grain, they smoked it a little heavier. The ppms are higher. I don't know. But I will tell you that the Heavy Vapors, that's it. And I was able to actually pick up that bottle. Normally I don't get the releases. I get the basics, but I don't get the releases very much. So the fact that I was able to pick that one up is a big deal. If you don't like smoky scotch, you're not going to like it. So leave it for me. If you find one, buy it and I'll pay you for it. How about that? Okay. So let's move on. Okay. So what is this? Is this 4? Number 4. You know this one. Well, you might not know this one. Yeah. Scotch Malt Whiskey Society. So this one in particular is an excellent bottle. Don't get me wrong. This one is the rare release 93 lock, stock, and 2 smoking funnels. Okay. This is an 8-year-old Campbelltown. Yeah. Told you. I told you. It's an amazing whiskey. More than likely it's Springbank, 8-year-old Springbank, but it's also cask strength, 60% alcohol. You don't get that all the time. Okay. An amazing whiskey. But I will tell you, anything from these guys is going to be a knockout of the park. Period. They do some amazing stuff. They are not a blending house so much. They are they are a bottling company. and they showcase the different distilleries that they procure their barrels. They showcase those barrels, and they are amazing. Most of them are cask strength releases, really one-off strange things. I love those too. It is a subscription, so you don't have to pay for it. You don't have to pay to get in, but it is an amazing thing, and I would recommend it to anybody that is a Scotch lover. All right, last but definitely not least, you know where we're going, right? You know where we're going. Andalusia. Yep, Andalusia. This one actually is the Super Smoke 23. So this one was extra smoked. Yeah, I haven't opened this bottle yet. I still have the other Super Smoke from last year that's open, and I'm gonna save a sample of it to kind of cross them. Okay, you guys know that I love Andalusia. Anything that they're doing, I love it. They just released their Polidoro, which is all Texas malt, specifically grown for them, which is pretty awesome. I love it. They're an American single malt company. They're doing amazing things. I would recommend it to anyone. When I do tastings for people, I try to always have an Andalusia on the lineup. I try to. Even if it's a bourbon lineup, I'll throw that in there. Maybe not the Super Smoke, right? I don't want to kill people, but I'll do the triple distilled or something like that. Throw it in my lineup, and most people are like, "Oh, that's nice," because it's not Jameson, it's not Irish whiskey, it's not. It's a lot cleaner. It's a lot. It doesn't have all the brightness from like let's say a Jameson was going to have, because that's it's a blend of grain and malt. But Andalusia, I have more bottles of Andalusia than anything else in my cabinet, for sure. Try to have every release, like I've said in the past, it's like Pokemon, you got to catch them all, right? But I hope that kind of, I don't know, I hope that lets you know that I can do top fives. My top fives are not going to be what you expect. Of course, why would they be? There's a bunch of good whiskey out there. I mean, it was really hard for me to pick. The ones I'm drinking on right now, they're great whiskeys. They just didn't make the cut for this year. And a lot of these whiskeys, they're not even, now the Heavy Vapors is a this year release, so it's about the only one on there, and the Super Smoke, I guess. Those are about the only ones on there that are for 2023. Most of them are just basic releases, which whatever, it's fine, I don't care. But I hope that kind of gave you my top five, and yeah, we're gonna get through it. It'll be fine. And by the way, got my challenge coins, right? I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Why is it down there? That's weird. Anyway, if you want one, DM me, send me a message. Trying to get more made. I've already ran through a whole bunch of them, which is cool. I'm glad. I'm glad people want them and stuff like that. Trying to get more made. So it might be a little bit. And with everything that's going on, I might be in and out of coherency. So yeah, just hit me up and let me know. And as always, keep your spirits up. Love y'all.